Welcome to Sunshine Cathedral's Queer God Squad. It's Friday, October 3rd, 2025. I am Bishop Darrell Watkins, the Senior Minister of the Sunshine Cathedral. With me today are Bishop Robert Griffin, my husband, Reverend Dr. Ann Atwell, not my husband, and Reverend Kevin Tisdall. We are the Queer God Squad. Visit sunshinecathedral.org to learn more about us.
Queer God Squad was created by Hotspots Happening Out to support our mission to explore the value of faith in the LGBTQ community. There is no streaming TV show like this in the entire world.
In 2025, we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of Hotspots magazine, with Queer News Tonight sharing over 11,000 stories and 11 million views so far in 2020. So far. Can we do that again? Sorry.
Not me having a stroke.
Just keep going.
No.
If you just keep going, then they'll edit out. So just keep going.
Gosh. In 2025, we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of Hotspots magazine, with Queer News Tonight sharing over 11,000 stories and 11 million views so far. In 2026, we will produce Pride Fort Lauderdale, Stonewall Pride in Wilton Manors, and Pride Fest Caribbean Festival.
We are the largest nonprofit LGBTQ media organization in America, and we encourage you to support our mission to inform, entertain, and educate our community and allies.
This is the Sunshine Cathedral Perspective. Let's discuss the mother of the blues who broke queer silence.
Ma Rainey's legacy features a defiant queerness that challenged early 20th century norms. Known as the Mother of the Blues, her life and music openly embraced a queer identity. She was a woman who flouted her gender conventions, often performing in masculine-styled suits and asserting a dominant stage presence that was unapologetically her own.
Beyond her appearance, her blues song often contained coded and sometimes explicit references to same-sex relationships and love, giving voice to desires that were silenced in mainstream society. Songs like Prove It on Me Blues directly address rumors that her relationship with women. She was bold and proud, particularly for a woman at that time. Ma Rainey artistry created a cultural space where queer Black love and life could be expressed, celebrated, and heard long before the mainstream queer rights movement began.
I had heard of Ma Rainey, but I knew very little about her. So I did what you do. I watched a documentary on YouTube. Actually, I watched a couple of them, but there was one that was really, really good. And she really was the queer mother of the blues. Oh my gosh, what an interesting person. She worked in traveling minstrel shows around the early part of the 20th century, and she dressed way up, often in gender non-conforming clothing, but often in very out there kind of very colorful dresses and gowns. She was very creative. And during that time, what the documentary shared is that people of color didn't have access to a lot of that kind of thing. But what they also shared was that there was a real spiritual component to her and to her work, because she offered hope when there really wasn't that kind of thing offered for people of colors. Really a phenomenal documentary. Check it out. It's on YouTube.
And August Wilson's play is about her, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Ma Rainey's Black Blues. Or
Yeah.
That's
I
another.
saw that was good.
You should do.
No, I think, you know, when you listen to Ma Rainey, it's one of those, sometimes you just have to close your eyes and listen to the lyrics that she's singing, because there is a coded message there. And I think with her flamboyancy was also remarkable, because it was at a time when not everybody could do that.
Right.
But you needed one. And I think she realized that about her audience, and also the message that she wanted to convey, spiritual as well as the blues, that there's a code here and everybody's going to be okay.
I think that's it in a nutshell, that Ma Rainey found a way to not worry about conventional norms and go out there, tell people it's okay to be who you are. You're in a safe place when you're near me. I'm going to make sure that the world sees you as you really are. So yeah, I love me some Ma Rainey, and I love that play, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yep.
She was also a strong businesswoman at a time where women were not allowed to be in business, and people of color or not, they could have their own sort of black business, they could have their black newspaper they could run, or their black school they could run, or whatever. But she is working with white producers, making them a lot of money. But when things would get tough, she would remind them, "You're selling my voice. If I suddenly get laryngitis, you have squat."
Yep.
Yeah. And she would actually negotiate in ways that were sort of uncommon. She knew that she had a little more authority and a little more agency than they wanted her to know she had. She knew and used it, and that's a good example for all marginalized people. I think, yeah, we've got it tough maybe, but we also have some gifts and skills that they cannot take from us. And she was a model of that.
Yes.
And I think when those around her, I think at one point she wanted to get more uppity than what she was. She had a way of putting her folks back in place, like, it's about me. Yeah, you can do it if you want to. You got to go somewhere else and do that. But this is about me and what we're doing together. So I was fascinated by her level of authority with her folks that worked with her.
Yeah, if she was paying you, she was the boss.
And did not let you forget it.
There's a line from the play where someone says, we got to go in 10, and her answer is, we're ready to go when Madam says we're ready to go.
All right.
And that's how it works around here. So that was Ma Rainey. And that's today with the Queer God Squad.
Before we go, I want to invite you to check out our performing arts series. Yes, the season is upon us. Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts has a great acts lined up for 2025 and 2026 season. Here is a taste of what is coming up.
Golden Ghouls. Picture it. Halloween 2025 will be on our stage one night only, October 25th.
Then on November 7th, we welcome back Miss Coco Peru and Fuck This Shit. If this show is like her other tour de force, there will be storytelling, laughs, singing, and a moral tie up for the evening. Or maybe this is one entirely different. You'll have to come to the show to know for sure. But you already know it's going to be one of the best nights of the comedy and drag artistry you will ever have enjoyed all year.
December 7th brings Matthew Darren's annual holiday Fantasia, always amazing, and this year it will again be co-hosted by Varla Jean Merman.
And in 2026, there are already some great shows lined up, such as selections from Pearly, a musical based on the play Pearly Victorious by Ossie Davis on February the 7th. For more information about these shows and others, and to secure your tickets, go to sunshinecathedral.org/arts.
Please like and share this episode on your social media and look for Sunshine Cathedral on Facebook or Instagram.
You can also like our individual pages on Facebook. Remember to visit sunshinecathedral.org frequently. There you will find Bishop Talk, where Bishop Darrell and I interview queer religious leaders, activists, and scholars.
Thank you for joining the Queer God Squad today. We are here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and to discuss what our LGBTQ community is talking about.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's leading progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together. Remember that we're all in this together, and also remember that you are God's miracle, not God's mistake. Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad. Bye.